Hello again and welcome to another episode of Raine Plays. Today we are doing Vista Quarry in Parched Prospect, and these are Michele Byrd and her son, what's his name again? Drake. I created these two. These are just some pictures of the area surrounding this house. I don't believe I've ever been to this particular part of Oasis Springs. I never knew there was a McDonald's there, the casino, the drive-in theater, and then this boy, he kept doing that. They're kids. They're in elementary school, and every day while they're in school, he'll phone and say, let's skip school and go out. And then you click on it, and he's asking this kid to go to a nightclub with him. I think it's weird. But anyway, I know I always say this, but this one is so true. I loved this house. This was pretty much in line with the way my aunt's house looked, the one who lived in Arizona. But I'm thinking, based on what I saw when I arrived here, they're treating this like Las Vegas because of the casino and the drive-in. I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I don't care for the colors, obviously, and the cheap EA build stuff. I'm talking about the house itself, the area it's in. It's so charming. But I told myself that I was going to do something different despite how I feel. Because I keep giving you guys, especially in Oasis Springs, it just really surprised me how much I liked the builds. So this time what I did was I did some redesign as well as the redecorating. I shifted some things, I moved some walls, I added rooms, I redid the outside, I gave her a nice patio area in the yard. But I still like it, even after, what I did to it. But I'm just letting you know that I wanted to change things up so that I wasn't doing, the same thing over and over and over again. I just hope you guys like it. Lots to tell you. Well, not lots, but I hope I have enough time to tell you. I turned on Seasons, and you know that I'm stupid about this game. It was in winter and everything was dead, and I didn't find out until much later that cheat page that I used, the EA official cheat page, actually has on it how you can change the seasons. I go there every single time I play this game, but I never noticed that. So I changed it back to summer so that I could get the after walkthrough for you guys. And then it ended up being nighttime, and after the day I had, I didn't want to wait. I was being so impatient. See, she's spraying that bug stuff too. It's got to be a city living thing. I can't imagine anybody spraying their computer and expecting it. And why just the computer? Why are they only... Is it some kind of play on the word bug? I don't know. But anyway, getting distracted here. Well, before I knew about the cheat, I was waiting for the seasons to play out so I could get back to summer. So I decided to go back to one of my original builds and play the two guys that I created. What was his name? Alton Oldham and Derek O'Neill. I went back to their house. Uh, I think it was Agave Abode, and I just played them. And oh my goodness, did I have fun. I had so much fun. But you know what? I didn't introduce you guys to these people, did I? You'll probably recognize her instantly, Michele Byrd. She always comes up. All I did was mess with her outfits, and I changed the makeup. She had really wild makeup and weird clothes, so that was all I changed for her. But her backstory is she used to be an exotic dancer, and then she had Drake, and so she matured. I'm not saying exotic dances are immature, so don't do it. But anyway, so she's trying to get her life together. She has a ton of money. She put herself through school. She wants to be a writer. She blogs for a living. Well, she blogs for a hobby. She loves to read. And I gave her the writing career, and she's doing well. She's doing really well. But as you can tell, she's really, really attractive, and she has a lot of guys around her. But that's one of the reasons I went back to Agave Abode, because those two are living together, and O'Neill is a romantic, and he's looking for his aspiration is to find a soulmate, and he thinks he has a soulmate in Alton. I'm sorry, I can't. Hard with names. What happened here? Oh, all right. I had fun because I hope this doesn't show up on my recording. I don't think it will. Anyway, Alton is non-committal, and O'Neill is romantic, so they're not going to, get along too well. But while I was playing them, I had Alton do all kinds of awful. He was having an affair with some Japanese guy who pranced up while he was harvesting vegetables, and they started an affair. And then I had him have an affair with my other character that I had just created, Taylor. He's having an affair with her too, but he keeps doing it in their house, right in front of Derek, and he gets really, really angry. I know it sounds horrible, but it was fun. It was so fun. I found out that it snowed here once in the desert. It just like snow rain. It wasn't all that big of a deal, but mostly it's just cool temperatures and a lot of rain. I just don't know that it snows in the desert that often. So I found that out. I had a ton of fun with those two guys. Oh, and anyway, so because it was winter, it was Christmas time, and Santa Claus came to the house or whatever, and O'Neill was super, super angry, and Alton kept trying to make up with them. And then at the point where you asked for the Christmas gift, O'Neill got a refrigerator, and Alton, what did it say again? I can't remember. A whole lot of nothing except lies and betrayal, or lies and sadness, or something like that. And it didn't even faze him. He didn't even care. So I had a lot of fun with that. Getting out of my comfort zone and doing something completely different. It was fun. I can't wait to get back into the game when I'm finished with these videos. I just don't know that doing stuff like that. I know a lot of people do that. They make these playthrough videos, but they've got personality and they have a sense of humor and they're entertaining, and I just don't think I am. I don't think I have what it takes to record my playthroughs and have anybody want to watch them. I just don't feel like it would work. I wish I had the type of personality. I've always wished that I had a sense of humor. I laugh at everything. Everything is funny to me. I've even got a sophomoric sense of humor, and at my age, that's probably not something I should be bragging about, but I don't feel like I'm funny. I don't feel like I'm the least bit entertaining. I couldn't hold somebody's attention for more than 30 seconds, if that. But we'll see as I go. I don't know. I loved that rug. That rug was so cool. I'm probably more enthused about these builds than the people watching them. They're probably going, what does she think she is? Because these are boring. But I really liked this one. I had such, oh my goodness. And the reason I didn't show you my progress is because it took me almost, no exaggeration here, it took me almost 7 hours to complete this. This was one of those things where I just flipped it up to bird's eye view and stared at it. And then I'd go in and I'd try something, and then I'd flip it back up to bird's eye and I'd stare at it again. I'd wait and wait for inspiration to hit me. I kept going into inventory, I'm not inventory, but the build mode thing, and staring at all of the stuff. And I mean, eventually I came up with the green theme, and that was a couple hours in. And again, I just figured that there's just so much here. So I just stopped recording and said, forget it. I'll give them a before, and then I'll give them an after. I hope you don't mind, but it was just so intense. And these pillars here, I don't understand it, because I know I chose the correct colors for all of them. And yet here those two in the back are the original white. But I had quite a few issues. No matter where I was playing or what character I was playing, they'll take a shower, but they won't get clean. They'd be in the shower for an hour if I didn't notice. But they don't come clean. The only way they come clean is if they initiate and they walk into the bathroom and they get into the shower. Then it works. But if I click on the shower and say take a shower, nothing happened. And I don't know why. I don't know. Probably another glitch. What was the other one? Was there another one, or was that it? I can't quite remember. I mean, the play is normal. There's Alton went on a date with that Japanese guy. They went to this club. Oh, speaking of that club, did they redesign the rattlesnake bar here? Because it doesn't look like the rattlesnake bar I remember from a couple years back when I used to play here. It was totally different. If I remember correctly, the rattlesnake bar looked like a country western, like one of them old Hollywood sets. I'm pretty sure. Or am I thinking of Willow Creek? Always wondering why there was a western bar in Willow Creek. Maybe I am getting them mixed up. But I believe it's called the Rattlesnake something. But when you do the world view of it, it looks like this modern building. But that just goes to show I have not been here in such a long time. And again, I will apologize for the darkness. It's just so pretty, and it's not going to show up. There was so many stars in the sky, and there was a full moon, and I just thought it was so pretty. I wanted to get it all, but I probably should have waited until the daylight. That's my fault. I am sorry. I hope you don't mind. It's just such a pretty, pretty place. I didn't want to leave. I would definitely play her and her son. See, there's the moon, but I don't think you can see the stars. There's about 20 seconds left in this. So there's the after. That's what it looks like during the day. So I did make changes. I bumped out those rooms. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.